ready to run in the first. Eyes on the 5, set, racing. No Time to Lose has come out reasonably well. Beside it there was Yokohama. Now No Time to Lose trying to cross. Yokohama did, got it out of the way, but Mikachu came with it. No Time to Lose a length here on Mikachu, goes up the outside. Behind them Corborn Bluey close enough, then Yokohama. Further back of the race then we've got Ahuroa Panther, Ahuroa Flyer as well. Back with them Sapphire Club, Mojito Rama. No Time to Lose gets through and scores. Corborn Bluey got to second, Mikachu third, followed across then by Yokohama. Perhaps a bit stiff too, followed through by Sapphire Club. Then we had Ahuroa Panther, Mojito Rama, Ahuroa Flyer. The racing now. Baduzzi is the best one away here, although Corborn Max trying to cross and does, and around the outside Lucky Sunday's going forward with Baduzzi now settling third. Apricity gets to the outside, then we've got Butterball, Lisa Del Marcus, Alcazar off the track, and Tomorrow's Star last. It's Corborn Mac in front, Apricity the danger, sweeps on by quickly, then Baduzzi. Apricity wins from Corborn Mac, Baduzzi. Next across then was Butterball, Lisa Del Marcus, followed through then by Lucky Sunday, Alcazar and Tomorrow's Star. Racing. Big Time Georgie was about midfield away here, slightly worse maybe. Kirkham Jasper gets around to lead quite comfortably here. Corborn Stick comes after it, and over on the outside is Big Time George. Oh, he's dangerously close here, and they've got away on the others. Stole Me Car, Corborn, Owen Ayres, Boris. Further back then Kirkham Webby and On to Quest. Kicking hard, Kirkham Jasper. He gets his win today, and he scores well from Corborn Stick. Big Time George didn't really round it off. Behind them then to Corborn Owen is followed back then by Stole Me Car and Ayres, Boris and Kirkham Webby. Racing, Corborn looks midfield away, Breeze Attack leads them out here and tries to cross, going the inside is Cool Rhythm. Now Corborn looks goes up the outside of that. Corborn looks gets checked as Cool Rhythm stays second here, and getting through was Nero running into the race. Further back in the race then Scott Pie, Miss Mohawk. The other two have come to grief, Feel the Force and Sasha McBell. In the straight, Breeze Attack leads, Cool Rhythm out wide. Breeze Attack from Cool Rhythm, Nero third. Next to go by was Corborn Looks, is followed through then by Scott Pie, Miss Mohawk, and the Tumblers who are running the right way and at speed, Feel the Force and Sasha McBell in a rough affair. Racing, Berringer Square is slow away, best out the inside as It's the Lovely going up quickly. Big Time James picked the jump today, around the outside with Purpose, Big Time Blue. 3 links back to Big Time, to Berringer Square, who rounds them up quite quickly here as Big Time Blue goes to the lead. Lovers got back today, Corborn Jared outside of that. Further back then Big Time on Fire, down Great King. Kicking hard here, Big Time Blue. Berringer Square can't reach it. Big Time Blue, Berringer Square, It's the Lovely. Next to go by was Big Time Jane, Corborn Jared. Further back then to Big Time on Fire, if I didn't call it. Lover was back with that, and down Great King. Racing, Takamori out pretty well, better than Big Time Thinker, but Big Time Sugar's got to hit them off quickly, and Kirkham Kobe's going after that. Then it gets hauled back. Going forward, the outside was Hypocritical. Big Time Thinker starts to surge into it now as Takamori goes back. Up to fourth was Corbin El Paso, Corbin Meza, Takamori back the inside. Kirkham Kobe shuffled to the last. Big Time Sugar travelling sweetly. Too well for Hypocritical and Big Time Thinker. It's 6, 7 and 2. Followed across then by Corbin El Paso or Takamori coming at that late. Followed through there by Corbin Meza and last in Kirkham Kobe. Racing, Thrilling Fergus slow to go. Yellow Ella the same, punching out Toledo. Power Crusade finds the top from Good Time Lady. Here's Thrilling Fergus fast. Here's Yellow Ella fast the inside. Back behind these runners then we've got Wood He who's well back. Wong for the rest is well back too. Coming to the corner as is Toki Girl and Corborn Ridge in the straight. Kicking hard, Power Crusade. Thrilling Fergus out wide, then Yellow Ella. Fergus just. Thrilling Fergus got there from Power Crusade. About 5 lengths or maybe 4 or 5 lengths back to Yellow Ella. Followed in then by Wood He and Toki Girl and Corborn Ridge, Good Time Lady, Wong for the rest. Ready and racing. Kororukchuk out in the line here off the inside. Ginger Lauren gets out quite nicely. Thrilling Cassie. Kororukchuk goes up beside them. Kororukchuk to lead from Ginger Lauren the inside. Corborn Brandy around the outside. Then Wetchester between runners. 2 Big Time Monty. Big Time Sam. Thrilling Cassie's gone back with Untouchable. Kororukchuk lines up in front. Coming out at the outside was Ginger Lauren. And closer in Big Time Sam unwinding. Kororukchuk wins from Big Time Sam. Ginger Lauren. I think Wetchester fourth. Corborn Brandy out wider. Big Time Monty closer in. Behind them Thrilling Cassie. And back with that was Untouchable. Racing. Big Time Jack is slow to go alongside of Corborn Barcia. Classy Delta leads. Charlie Bobo goes forward early up and around the outside. Jack's up is there. Cutting across to the inside. Unbeknown tries to get a run through. Followed back in the pack there by Big Time Jack getting around the outside of Corborn Barcia. Corborn Bryce got back and Bonus Lotto was last. Railing right through on the corner. Unbeknown goes to the lead. Classy Delta on the inside out wider. Charlie Bobo. Big Time Jack late. Unbeknown scores from probably Classy Delta just over Charlie Bobo, then maybe Big Time Jack. Corborn Barcia was thereabouts, followed through. Jack's up on that photo too, then Corborn Bryce and Bonus Lotto. Racing, Thrilling Wilson a shade slow with Big Time Dazzler, one of the best out here. Blackjack Man pushing towards the lead, getting underneath it though, Big Time JJ. Right around the outside here is Big Time Dazzler with that speed. Followed through by Corborn Toddy after a gap of 3 lengths. The inside there for Molly O'Shea, Thrilling Wilson too far off them. Well back to his Blackie Chan and Big Time Ranson around the corner. Big Time Dazzler reached the lead. Has he got anything left? Big Time JJ and Blackjack Man. Big Time Dazzler in from Blackjack Man. Thrilling Wilson dived into third, nice run. Followed across there by Big Time JJ, Corborn Toddy, Molly O'Shea, Blackie Chan, Big Time Ransom. Racing, Timber Turtle away just fairly. One of the best out here. Autumn Lights goes to the lead. Bernie's Boy trying to work across, and Timber Turtle zips across and goes to second. Up and around the outside of Autumn Lights, followed through by Big Time Caleb, Corborn Nath. Bernie's Boy couldn't continue forward. Further back in the race then to Corborn, Buckle, F.A.Z.A. and Stinger. Timber Turtle in front. Big Time Caleb trying to make a race of it, but Timber Turtle in nicely from Corborn Nath, Corborn Buckle, followed across there by Autumn Lights. F.A.Z.A. was the next to go by, then Stinger. Bernie's Boy dropped out disappointing, and back last was Corborn Nath. Racing, Big Time Paddy away reasonably well, but best out. Matt My Run's going to cross them too. From Big Time Paddy gives chase now. The outside to Tranquil Roo, then Big Time Jason. Five Eyes comes off the rail. Vince Fawn cops a check. Running through underneath them was Corborn Trixie, and Nighthawk Rose following it through. Matt My Run in front. Big Time Paddy on its tail. Round the outside here is Big Time Jason. Back and behind them then to Tranquil Roo and Corborn Trixie. Holding Map My Run. Does hold from Big Time Paddy. Followed across there by Tranquil Roo. Right there too was Big Time Jason, Corborn Trixie, Nighthawk Rose. First six, none of them were too far away. Back with them would have been Vince Fawn and Five Eyes.